Blog Talk Radio.
Welcome to Messages from Above with Toni G. Toni is a world-renowned psychic medium. She has had the gift of being a psychic medium and channel her entire life. Toni hosts 2 TV shows, Create a Life You Love and Psychic Medium Toni G. She is also the author of 5 books. Being a healer and a hypnotist as well, it is her purpose and her passion to help you in every way she can. Phone lines are open now. Call in 858-365-5593 and let Toni answer your questions about life, love, finances, or help you connect with a loved one on the other side. Enjoy the show.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Messages from Above with Toni Greene. That's me. Dun, dun, dun. So, it is the last Monday of the year, and today I want to do something a little bit different. When I call out your area code, tell me what you're most grateful for this year. What happened this year? And if it's just, I made it through the year, that's fine. You made it through the year. But let's make this show today about gratitude, about being really grateful for what you made it through this year. And also what you're looking forward to in 2020. Now, I'm not an astrologer, but astrologically, 2019 was pretty hectic. The planets were not playing nice with each other, were they? There were a lot of difficult aspects. We hit a lot of turbulence. There were a lot of struggles for a lot of people. All I can say is 2019, for those of us who remember the 80s and especially the beginning of the 90s, it really made us miss that time frame. Okay, so today, what you're grateful for that you made it through in 2019 and what you're looking forward to in 2020. Now, I have a ton of things I am super grateful for in 2019. 2019 has been, don't get me wrong, it's a challenge. It's always a challenge. But if you're not facing a challenge, you're not pushing yourself. You're not learning new things. You're not thriving. Not saying that thriving has to be a challenge, but sometimes when you break down those walls, they don't come down easy. When you're trying to take it to the next level, you got to climb a little bit. You got to get some sweat on you. So, what did you learn in 2019? What are you grateful for from 2019? And what are you most looking forward to in 2020? Now, astrologically, especially the first 3 months of 2020, it looks beautiful for most of us. I don't know about everybody, but I think for almost everybody, 2020 looks pretty amazing, especially the first 3 months of the year, astrologically. Okay? If there is something you are wanting to accomplish in 2020 that you weren't accomplishing in 2019, maybe it's just because you had to get rid of all the stuff holding you back, and 2020 is just going to be like a springboard that you bounce off of and land in the perfect place in 2020. Okay? So I'm going to go to the first caller, and I know who this is, but he's first in line, so I'm taking him today. Hey, Nathaniel, how are you doing today?
Good. Hi. How are you?
I'm so good. Happy 2020. Happy New Year to you.
Hey, I'm just glad to be alive and going through all my medical problems.
Yeah, right. Right. Sometimes it takes something like that to realize. So for those who don't, Nathaniel is fighting. No, he's winning. He's not fighting. He's winning cancer right now. Because when we fight, that means like it's a challenge and we might lose. There's that chance. That's not happening. You're winning. You're moving on from. So for those of you who don't know, that was one of Nathaniel's things for 2019. And so, yeah, how is that going, Nathaniel? How is it going? How is where are you?
My brother had some problems over there, so he asked me to move back in. He's actually going, but so I'll be moving out of the place I'm staying now.
Okay, well, that's good. It's always good to be with family, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Nathaniel, what are you looking forward to in 2020?
Good health and wealth and good times and joy.
Yes. Have you started your book yet?
No, I haven't. I just
you
haven't
need
yet.
to. Okay,
Yeah.
2020, New Year's Day. And here's the thing, when people do a project like a book or something like that, they think they have to have it all done before it starts. Just do 1 or 2 days at a time. Just do 1 or 2 pages at a time or 1 or 2 paragraphs at a time. Don't worry about the end. It's those baby steps that get us to completion. So, Nathaniel, I really want you to use your spare time, turn off the TV, turn off the computer, turn off the phone, and do 1 or 2 paragraphs or pages at a time, and you're going to be amazed at how quickly this pops off, okay?
Okay.
Excellent. Nathaniel?
What do you think I should focus on the book?
Here, this is exactly what I think you should focus on because you know this by heart, and you can make it an ebook. And you can do it on Amazon. I'll promote it for you because I love this. Okay, June 2nd, what does that day mean? What does that, you know how you say if you're born on the 2nd? Okay, what does it mean?
All right.
I'll tell everybody. Watch, you guys, this is amazing. Go ahead and tell everybody. If you're born on the 2nd of June, it makes you, what are you again?
The day of the problem solver.
Yes, and I am. Okay, if you're born on the 13th, do you need the month also? Or just the day? June 13th.
That's the day of the far-off venture.
The far-off adventure?
Yeah, far-off adventure.
Okay, how about March 1st?
March 1st?
Yep, March 1st.
The day of artistic sensibilities.
Oh, these are so true. Oh, my goodness. So, Nathaniel, you have to put this in a book. You have to just do the day and a little explanation of it. People will eat this up. That makes so much sense, and it explains so much about a person. So I love that you do that. I want to read every day and what it means, seriously. And you could even go, you could even make it more detailed, like do the year of 85 and each. I mean, it's so awesome. I think everybody would want to read that. So just make it into a book and just put it out there and let the universe do its magic for you, Nathaniel, okay?
All right. Hey, well, thanks a lot.
Oh, thank you so much for calling in and listening in. I always see your number. You're not always on the top, but thank you so much for listening in all the time. I'm so grateful for you, Nathaniel, and I know it's going to get better. So just keep that good thought in your head and in your heart, okay?
Hey, well, I'll just think of you when I think of music and everything. So, cool. Have a happy New Year.
Keep doing that. You too, and Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Nathaniel.
Sweet. Hey, thanks, Toni. Bye-bye.
Till next week.
Yeah, till next
Bye-bye.
week, and so I try to get us.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
till next week. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to go to 216. 216, what are you,
Hello?
What are you, hi, what are you grateful for that you made it through in 2019?
I'm grateful I got on today. Just teasing you.
I'm sorry you broke up a little bit while you said that.
I'm grateful that I got on today. I was just teasing.
Oh, gosh. Well, hey, a lot of people try for 6 months to get on my show or longer sometimes. So, hey.
I know.
Hey.
I'm so sorry that Nate has cancer. That is so, oh, my gosh. Anybody who has Lord, that's so sad. I didn't even know that because I hear him on the phone a lot. It's really sad.
Yeah, he's such a great, isn't Nathaniel just such a great spirit? And he's so artistic, and he does music, and he knows all this stuff about the day you're born. And I think it's just awesome.
I can hear, I share Dr. Phil's birthday. But anyhow, what I'm grateful for is my dad was so sick this year. We really thought we were going to lose him, and he's going to be around. So I'm so grateful. So I can enjoy him for a few more years because he's going to be 80 this year. So that was great.
Oh, that is so awesome. That's such a good,
I know.
That is such a gratifying gratitude, right? Like,
it's
so gratifying.
Yeah.
Yes. So what are you most looking forward to or want to accomplish in 2020?
Oh, my gosh, I want new employment. I called you. I think I've been talking to you in 4 weeks, and I want to see what you see with that. If I'm going to get an offer soon. You said by the new year, but it looks like it's going to be a little bit later.
No, I still feel like it's coming very, very soon. Sometimes timelines can be a little bit off depending on where we are and what we're doing. And, here's the biggest thing. I'm actually getting up and walking around because I do my best readings on the phone when I'm pacing like an old lady. I'm kidding. I'm just going to tell you that this is coming in soon. It's coming in sooner than you think. But you have to stay in that space where you know this is going to happen for you, where you know this is like, and you need to make up, this is really important. They're just saying to me, you need to make up your mind of what you really want, okay? And you need to throw your passion in there because you're going down the logical road, but it's not where your heart is. So get it straight, figure it out, and make 2020 count for that. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys a story, okay, because, well, I like to hear myself talk a lot. I'm kidding. There was an accident in the city that I live in, and this young girl, very young, not a girl, but a young adult woman, was out walking her dog. She was on the sidewalk, and somebody who was probably enjoying some beverages hit her in his or her vehicle. They don't know who it is yet. And this young woman died immediately. And thank God there was no suffering. Thank God there was no suffering.
There you go. I know.
Now, here's the takeaway from this. Effing live your life with passion and love. Find out what you want and do it, because this girl, who was probably in her early 20s, thought she had so much time, right?
I know.
She thought she had the rest of her life to figure it out, and I'll do that later, and I'll travel then, and no, effing live your life now. Nothing is promised. Nothing is giving. Just live your life today.
That's
Live
I
it today.
get it. And honestly,
Yes.
I know, I understand, but I love the type of business that I'm in. When do you feel it's like timing? When do you feel I'm going to hear something?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you again, it's coming sooner than you think, and I'm going to say again, you need to be ready because when this offer comes, you're going to have to jump on it right away. You can't hesitate. I feel like even though it didn't come, just stay by your phone today and keep it open today. And I'm going to actually clear anybody looking for work who hasn't received an offer or there's a block for the work. I'm going to clear that now, and let's see what happens over the next couple of days. And I'm going to say Happy New Year, and I have to move on because I want to get as many people in saying what they're. And today's show really, as much as I love answering questions for people, today's show is about what I'm grateful I made it through in 2020 and what I plan on, what am I looking forward to or plan on doing in 2019 and 2020. So 561.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year. And yeah, 2019. Yeah, I'm so happy I completed this human resource course because I really needed that. And what I'm looking forward to in 2020 is, a good job. I want a career.
Awesome.
I want to be happy. And I'm also would like to, make new friends because, like, my birthday was last week. And, and a friend, you think of a friend, let's go out, let's do something, nothing. And I just feel like, I just feel like,
I'm going to tell you two things here. You have some really good friends. You have solid friends, but I'm going to tell you two things. Your birthday falls in the most complicated space because it's right at Christmas and New Year and after Thanksgiving, and you have to literally have somebody plan something out a month ahead of time, or you have to plan something out a month ahead of time. Your birthday cannot be a spontaneous event. So next year, send out those invites and say, listen, we're going to do lunch or dinner, we're going to do this or that, but it has to be ahead of time. I know my sister from the week before Thanksgiving until 2 weeks after the New Year, she's not available for nothing no matter who you are. Nothing. So for you, where your birthday falls, if your birthday fell in June, you have some good friends. You would have a flock of people there. So let's get back to the work thing. I already did a clearing for work, so this should help you. And I'm going to tell you, 2020 is going to be pretty good. I think you're a Capricorn, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I love Capricorn, by the way. I'm just going to say, if you go to astrologyzone.com or download the app by Susan, I think her name is Susan Miller. I just love her horoscopes because they're more positive. They're not daunting. But go there, download that app, read it just says beautiful things for Capricorn coming in 2020, okay?
Oh, wow. No, that's good.
Yeah. So thank you for sharing, and congratulations for getting through that class. And I know that great things are coming for you in 2020. So thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, because you know what it's like, New Year's too. It's like, I'm not doing anything either. So
I think most adults, my mom used to say this to me, and I didn't really understand it when I was younger, but I've always worked on New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. I was just in an industry where I was in the fitness industry, and I was doing modeling, and I was doing promotions, so I always worked New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. But my mom always said to me that New Year's Eve is an amateur night out. It's for amateurs. People who know better don't go out on New Year's Eve. And I find that to be true. I'm not young anymore, but when I was young, I always worked on these 2 days. I even always worked pretty much on Christmas Eve when I was younger. I still do. If somebody calls me and they need an appointment or a reading on Christmas Eve, New Year's Day, I'm there for them. And not everybody celebrates, Christmas. Some people celebrate Hanukkah, so it's a very different thing. So I always say I'm never worried about New Year's Eve and who or what is going on then. I like to spend New Year's Eve, and if you don't have plans on New Year's Eve, I'm just going to tell you, do not feel sorry for yourself. Never feel sorry for yourself, especially not on New Year's Eve, because you are carrying that frequency into the new year. Celebrate that alone time. Sit down with a journal and make your wish list. What all the things that you want. I used to send this out to everybody on my email list, but my email situation has changed where I cannot send an attachment with it. But for New Year's Eve, sit down and write out your wish list for 2020, not only for yourself, but for those that you love. Just use that time to meditate and to get into that right frequency or energy to bring the new year in with. And in doing that, you'll find that you are raising your frequency, you're getting into that new vibration, and you're bringing in 2020 on your terms. When you make your wish list, absolutely 100% take a second for everything you write down, not only for you, but for those you love and care about. Visualize what that looks like and feel what it will feel like. And hold on to that for as long as you can. This shouldn't be a 5-second thing where you jot down 5 things in 5 seconds. It should be something that's very thoughtful, something that you feel, something that you actually can visualize, and make it what you really, if you could have a magic wand and make these things happen, put that on there. Okay, Happy New Year. I'm going to 925. Hello, 925. What are you really grateful that you made it through 2019 with?
Well, Toni, I'm really grateful. There was a lot of death of those that were closest to me.
Oh, so sorry.
What it taught me, thank you. What it taught me was how to open my heart even more under such tough circumstances, and to work even closer with my guides. So I'm very grateful for that opportunity.
Yes. And, I always say that death teaches us to love more, because we never know when we're going to lose someone. We never, ever know. So just take every opportunity to tell somebody you love them. Take every opportunity to care and to enjoy life. And more so, not knowing, is anybody can go at any time. Well, actually, we have exit times, but still not the point. But we don't know our exit time, so we have to take advantage of every day, because in life terms, the time we have is our currency. So make sure you're exchanging your time for A, things that you love to do, and B, things that are worthwhile. So yes. Okay, so what are you most looking forward to in 2020?
A very loving and warm, supportive partnership.
Awesome. I love that. I love that. That's a good thing to look forward to. Very, very good thing to look forward to. Make your wish list. Yep. Do you know what? I think if you're not on my email, get on my email. For everybody, you can go to my website, TONIG.info. Get on my email. I'm going to find a way to send the wish list everybody on my email. So if you're not on it, go ahead and get on it. Now, let me just, don't be like, oh my God, I can't get another email. People yell at me because I don't send out enough emails. Months will go by and I'll be like, oh, I should send out an email. Well, what can I say in it? I don't know, because I'm not a salesy, promote myself type of person. I just, whatever. Most people find me through other people. And so don't worry that I'm going to bombard you with like an email a week, or I might send out one a month. So get on the email either today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I'll send out the wish list to everybody. So make sure you do that if you want the wish list, or you can just make your own. You can just sit down with a journal and do that. But yes, absolutely, a warm, loving, healthy relationship is a beautiful thing to look forward to in 2020.
Right.
Absolutely.
I hope you have a wonderful New Year.
Oh, you too. And I'm please know that what you're looking forward to is coming to you in Godspeed. Just know that, okay?
Yes. Thank you, Toni.
You're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm going to go to 914 now. 914.
Hi.
What?
Thank you so much for taking my call.
Absolutely. What are you really grateful for that you made it through 2019?
Oh, so much. My health, my family, the roof over my head, the breath that I'm breathing with you right now.
Really?
Everything.
Seriously? Yes, right? Amen, sister. Thank you, sweet baby Jesus. I mean,
yes,
and if you don't...
amen.
Amen. So, what are you most looking forward? What's your biggest goal, or what you really want out of 2020?
I would love to complete a work project and have it be successful.
It's going to be. Just put that passion in it. Let go of everything in the past and just know this year is going to be, oh my goodness, this year is going to be so much easier, breezier, and a lot less sleazier, if I might say. Last year there were times last year that just felt sleazy to me. I was like, oh my God, this feels like, ick. So last year was like walking through quicksand. Mm-hmm. This year is going to be like floating on air for those of us who survived it. We are going to thrive because we've learned a lot of lessons, but we've learned to be grateful for things coming. Because it was so hard last year. When it comes easy this year, we're going to be like, oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, sweet Jesus. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, thank you, angels. We're just going to be like in so much gratitude for everything being so much easier and smoother. Just a little smoother this year, right?
I hope so. Yes. No.
Say, right, I know so. I know so. Abso-freaking-lutely. So start that work project on the 3rd is what I'm hearing of January. Start it on the 3rd and just put every ounce of passion and visualization into it and feel it. If some part of it doesn't feel right, pull back, take a breath, imagine different ways it can go, and then just power forward, okay?
Is Sarah the person you think I'm meant to work with on one of them?
You know what? I only have like 30 seconds left or less. As the clock is really coming down, I was hoping I'd get more. See, I should never say that because I just lost like 20 callers as soon as I said that. Hey! I might say something important at the end of the show, folks. Don't hang up on me. So what I really need to say to everybody is Happy New Year. I am sending you all of my love and all of my blessings for this new year. And just make it what you want this year. With every ounce of my heart, thank you so much for tuning in. Until next Monday, have an amazing week and a happy new year.